Every language teacher knows the disruptive power of transitions. That daunting moment when shifting from one activity to the next causes the classroom to erupt into a chaotic flurry, costing precious instructional time. Even more frustrating is when the resulting confusion hinders comprehension, the very cornerstone of language learning. But what if there were ways to not just survive, but actually thrive during these transitions? Today, I'm excited to share with you my top 5 techniques for managing transitions and minimizing instructional downtime in the language classroom. These are tips and tricks I've gathered along my teaching journey, and I can't wait for you to put them into practice. My name is Scott, and you're watching Immediate Immersion, where we're all about comprehension-based instruction in the modern language classroom. We'll be right back. Think of your class as an intricate dance. As the teacher, you're both the choreographer and the lead dancer. But imagine if your dance partner didn't know the steps. That would be chaos, right? That's why it's crucial to establish clear and consistent transition routines. The smoother the routines, the more graceful the dance. Start by creating an explicit routine for each transition. For instance, if you're transitioning from individual work to group discussions, have a specific sequence of steps to follow. You might ask students to first push their desks together, then appoint a group leader, and finally start the discussion with a specific question. Consistency is key. The routine should remain the same throughout the year, allowing students to anticipate the steps over time. And remember, it's crucial to rehearse these routines until they become second nature. You just can't talk about them. You just can't tell them about them. You actually have to model them, and you have to practice them consistently. How do you introduce new routines to your students? Drop your insights in the comments below. If you've ever watched a conductor lead an orchestra, you'll notice that they use cues to guide the musicians. These cues signal when to start, stop, or change tempo. In our classrooms, we're the conductors, and transition cues are our baton. Transition cues can take many forms. You might use an auditory cue like a chime, a visual cue like a hand signal, or a physical cue like moving to a different part of the room. Whichever you choose, the aim is to capture students' attention and direct it towards the next task. But here's a word of caution. Overusing the same cue can lead to habituation, where the cue loses its novelty and hence its effectiveness. So don't be afraid to mix things up. Regularly introduce new cues and ensure students understand what each one signifies. Do you have a unique transition cue that always does the trick? Let's swap stories in the comments. There's an old saying that goes, failing to plan is planning to fail. And it's never truer than when managing transitions in a language classroom. When we're juggling multiple activities, it's all too easy for things to spiral into chaos. That's where planning comes into play. Before your class starts, take some time to visualize each transition. What materials do you need? What instructions will you give? Where might confusion arise? By anticipating these challenges, you can prepare strategies to address them. For instance, if you're going to need flashcards for an activity, have them ready on your desk before the lesson begins. By spending a little time planning, you can save a lot of time during your lessons. Have you ever experienced a smooth transition thanks to your meticulous planning? I'd love to hear about it in the comments. When you're on a long road trip, rest stops can be a lifesaver. They give you a chance to stretch your legs and regain your energy for the journey ahead. Transition activities serve a similar purpose in your classroom. They provide a short break from intense concentration, helping students rejuvenate and refocus. These activities can be as simple as a quick stretch, a fun tongue twister, or even a rapid-fire quiz related to the next topic. The idea is to keep them brief, engaging, and invigorating. Importantly, they should act as a bridge between the previous activity and the next one, linking the learning experience. When done correctly, transition activities can turn downtime into valuable learning time. And the best part is, they can add a dash of fun to your classes. What's your favorite transition activity? Share it in the comments below. We could all use some fresh ideas. Are you ready to take your learning journey to the next level? If yes, then buckle up because our webinar club is just the perfect platform for you. For just a small investment of $10 per month or $100 per year, you gain access to a treasure trove of knowledge, all our past, present, and future webinars. That's right, we're giving you unlimited access to all immediate immersion webinars. With a minimum of 12 high-quality, in-depth webinars every year, there will always be fresh content ready to invigorate your mind and spur your creativity. The best part? You can be part of the live experience and engage with the community in real time, or catch up on any missed insights through the replays at your convenience. Our membership is a golden ticket to professional development that's always available at your fingertips. You can also earn credits from the renowned University of the Pacific. Plus, there's no question too big or small. Feel free to ask your burning queries live or even in the comments section of the replays. Join us today in the Webinar Club, your one-stop destination for continuous learning and growth. It's more than just a club, it's a community. Enrich your learning journey and open the new doors of opportunities and unlock your full potential. So what are you waiting for? Come aboard the Webinar Club and start exploring the knowledge universe with us. Your journey to self-improvement starts here. Join now at mm.us/club because your future self will thank you. In our quest for an engaging language classroom, we're all racing against the clock. The challenge is to make every minute count, and nothing threatens that more than disruptions during transitions. To combat this, we need to instill a culture of respect for instructional time. Encourage your students to be prompt and efficient during transitions. Use timers to instill a sense of urgency and to keep track of time. Over time, your students will understand the importance of quick transitions and how it contributes to the learning experience. Remember, it's not just about racing against the clock, it's about making every moment in your classroom a meaningful one. Now, I'm curious, how do you maximize instructional time in your classroom? Share your strategies in the comments below. Remember, smooth transitions are like the secret ingredient to a well-run, engaging, and productive class. Every classroom is unique, so mix and match these techniques, adapt them to your teaching style and students' needs, and watch your classroom environment transform. I can't wait to hear your thoughts, experiences, and additional tips. And don't forget to hit the like button if you found this video helpful and subscribe to our channel for more instructional tips and insights. And hey, why not share this with your fellow teachers? Let's spread the knowledge and make our classrooms the best they can be. Until next time, happy comprehensible input.